I'm loving this lighting. Yes. Hey guys, it's me, Desiree Marie. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome. Okay, let me just clear the air right now. If you hear panting in the background, that is Twinkie. She's breathing extra hard and I don't know why. But anyway, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are viewing me for the first time. I'm Desiree Marie and I do all sorts of videos. I mainly do lock videos where I bring you guys along with me up close and personally as I wash, maintain, and style my hair. I try to bring you guys along with me in every single step of the way, even in the shower sometimes, as you see how I maintain my hair, and yeah, in hopes that it encourages and inspires you. So if you're interested in seeing what a genuine, authentic dreadlock journey looks like from my vantage point, do subscribe to this channel. I also do other types of videos like vlogs and little DIYs here and there. But welcome back, crew. I call my subscribers my crew, so hey, welcome back, crew. So excited to bring you guys yet another video. Today I thought I would talk about a topic that I've been saying I would talk about for a while, and that is thick locks. Now if you see my head and if you follow me, obviously I don't have the thickest head of hair. One person brought that to my attention, and at first it was very hurtful when that person said, your hair kind of looks thin. Are you sure? Like, what are you doing to your hair? And I had to kind of draw back and just look at myself and realize, okay, my hair is not everyone else's hair. My hair is not that girl's hair online or that girl's hair across around the corner or whatever. Like, I can't compare myself. My hair is a result of my genes and how I maintain my hair, and how I've maintained it this far. So if you are dealing with, you know, comparing yourself to other people with locks and thinking, oh wow, what's wrong with me? Why my hair doesn't look like that girl's hair or whatever, stop, okay? Because there's different reasons why you have your locks and that girl does not have your locks. We all have different densities. We all have different hair types. So, you know, the best thing that you could do is just embrace what you got and use what you got to look good and work it the best way you could. So that's pretty much what I do. I know I don't have thick locks. I know I don't have millions of locks on my head, but I try to do what I can, and I try to be confident in it and just, you know, be excited about my journey and motivate myself along the way. But if you are one of those sisters or brothers that have thin locks and you want your hair to look thicker, you want to have the appearance of having more volume, I know how you feel, because sometimes my hair just looks flat and I'm like, gee, I really wish I had more volume, especially up here. Like in the back, I don't have a problem with the thickness, but on top, the crown area is a little bit more thinner, only because up top is a different, well actually right here is a different density and curl pattern than back here. Back here is thicker and more coarse, and right around the perimeters of my head I have like a looser curl texture. It was more evident when I was loose natural, but you can also see it because of the ends that I've got going on. The ends is still very curly. That's my curl pattern, and for that reason it's a little bit more thinner around the edges of my head. So a lot of the times when I do different styles, it does, you know, kind of discourage me a little bit, because I really was thinking of a different style and then my hair kind of like did something different. But along the way I've learned to enjoy my hair. So yes, if you are one of those people that have thin locks and you're looking for a way to have the appearance of thicker locks and you're not ready to kind of do anything drastic, here are some ways that I kind of discovered to give the appearance of voluptuous thick locks when you really, you know, you really got your thin locks. So anyway, one way that I like to give the appearance of thick locks is by curling my hair. I realized that when my hair is flat and uncurled, it looks and feels thinner, but when I put curls in my hair, I feel like it just fills out more. Like my hair just looks fuller. So my favorite curl, and you guys have seen me do this like just the other day, my favorite way of curling my hair is by using these traditional foam rollers. Yes, the same thing that you were brought up on. It works so well for locks. I tried it out and I love it. Lately I've been doing like 2 locks at a time, curl it up, but I think the next time I try this out, I'm going to roll up 1 lock, like each lock individually, and see how that looks. So I think, you know, if you take 1 lock and roll it up, you know, do each lock individually, you get a fuller look. You can always do 2 to 3 locks in 1 roller, but the less locks you put in each roller, the fuller your hair looks. And I just found that to be really helpful in making my head look a lot fuller. Even when I want to do little styles, like say, you know, say I want to do like a half up, half down style, the back looks fuller, so I feel more confident to do stuff like that. So yeah, you can try different curls. Another curl that I have is this is another traditional roller. Yeah, you could do that, or you can also use flexi rods. Please excuse my dusty looking flexi rod, but you know, these are very easy to just pop on your hair. And the great thing about locks is that when you curl your hair, you end up with you end up with curled locks if you take it out within half an hour. So it does not take long for your hair to set. It's something you can do quick and easy. Another thing that you can do in order to look like you have thicker locks is to not retwist as often. And I'm not saying to freeform and just go without twisting your hair and maintaining, but when you leave the roots alone, you look like you have more volume up top. It gives the illusion of having more volume up top. Everyone hates the look of a fresh retwisted, retwisted hair, only because it makes our hair look more flat and laid down. It may, you know, it's probably, you may like it if you have thicker locks, but for us thinner locked girls, freshly retwisted hair is pretty much like a nightmare. So by leaving the retwist and not doing it as often, you are allowing the roots to kind of like puff up a little bit, give you a nice kind of like shape up top that looks like you have thicker locks. Like right now, girl, I need to retwist. Like, look at this. I have not retwisted in what, like 3 weeks, and I'm trying to just leave it alone for now so that I'm not constantly tugging at my scalp. And yeah, so it's great if you have not retwisted in a while. Just throw some curls on your head and you have a nice full hairstyle, full look. Don't retwist as much, because when you retwist, everything falls flat. Everything is flat. Like some people like that look. I'm not knocking you, but for me, I don't. Another thing you can do to give the appearance of thicker locks is to spray your hair more often. When you spray, yes, this is my beat up spray bottle you guys see me with all the time, but when you spray your hair, you allow your locks to expand. For me, I know that my locks, when they're dry, they start to get thinner and just really compress, like they're looking for moisture and they're not finding it, so it's just compressing, and so it feels more thinner. And I always talk about how it feels like a thin, like thin cigarette-y, you know, a thin cigarette. And there's like no poofiness, no flexibility in the lock. But when you wet your hair and you just spray it, your hair has the ability to expand, especially if you are a whole lot younger in your lock journey and you're, you know, within say your first year, your locks are still developing anyway. So when you spray it, every time you spray your hair, it's expanding. What I love to do in the summertime is rinse my hair. And I mean, depending on what climate you're dealing with, where you live at the moment, you could rinse your hair more. Right now, it's a little bit more cold in New York, so I'm not really trying to do that. But rinsing your hair and just not putting anything in your hair, just water rinsing it, really helps with the way that your hair looks. It really gives the appearance of a nice voluptuous lock. I love it. I really wish I could do that more, but I don't like to feel cold and wet in my scalp. So if you live in a warmer climate, you can definitely do it. That's something that you could do to give your locks the appearance of a nice thick voluptuous look. Okay, so that is how you can give your thin locks the look of thickness, voluptuousness, if that's a word. You can give the appearance that you have thicker locks when you're really dealing with thinner locks and, you know, portions of your head that may be lower density. Those are ways that you can kind of like finagle your way into looking like you have thicker locks. Of course, there is the method of combining your locks, but if you're not interested in that, those are some ways that you can just go right ahead and start today. Easy methods to implement, you know, if you want to make your locks look thicker. I'm using the same words over and over again. But yes, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you have any added tips, let us know down below. I would love to hear from you. And yes, that's pretty much it. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you are not already. And remember, we have a blog site. It's DesireeMarie.com. That's pretty much where I write more detailed posts about hair, beauty, and so forth. And I'm on Instagram as well, so if you're not following me, you might want to follow me. It's Desiree Marie _. You can find out more about me. I pretty much, you know, show my personality a lot on the Instagram stories and pictures and stuff like that. And you can stay updated on what I'm doing when I'm not here on YouTube. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Later.